How many of you saw this story about this woman? She was on probation. She didn't realize it was against the rules, against the law. She voted while she was on probation, even though she's a felon, even though she was technically barred from voting in Texas. She was sentenced to 5 years in jail. 5 years in jail for a mistake. No one in their right mind can believe that this woman was willing to jeopardize her future to cast a vote. She clearly just made a mistake, and this judge just threw the book at her.
The most insane part is that I saw a similar article of a white woman who tried to vote for Trump twice.
And they gave her $50.
Yeah. And the Russians sent her a cake. But no, she only got $750 fine and just some probation. That was it.
It is truly despicable. It's obviously a reminder of just sort of, the racial inequity and how we sentence people, but also just a reminder that this woman was mistaken in exercising her vote, but she's correct in thinking it's completely crazy that after she gets out of jail and she's paid her debts of society, where supposedly she's now supposed to go get a job and start a life and do what people do, that she's permanently barred from voting. It's actually counterintuitive. So of course she made the mistake. Why on earth would we bar felons from voting? We don't bar them from getting all kinds of jobs. We tell them that they've paid their debts, that that justice has been served, and then they're never allowed to vote again because it's a wholly racist policy designed to disenfranchise minorities in the South and elsewhere. I personally believe in a constitutional amendment guaranteeing citizens the right to vote in the United States. There is no positive right in the Constitution that guarantees the right to vote, and we should have one. I think that there's a genuine belief on the part of some of the people that have worked for Marco Rubio that somehow we don't understand. He's a good guy. He's smart. He cares. He actually wants to get people together to solve problems. He talks like a normal person. He seems like a normal person. But here's the thing. He has never delivered on the supposed promise of Marco Rubio. Never, never, never. He stuck his neck out on immigration because the party elite told him it was the future of the party. And the second he got on the campaign trail and saw Donald Trump running around and got the blowback, he completely abandoned his position. He has never once, you can see it on his face. Marco Rubio's face is the face of a man who knows he's not who Marco Rubio was supposed to be. And I think that pain in his face that to me is the thing, because I think I dislike Marco Rubio for the same reason Marco Rubio advisors swear by him, because they believe that there's some kind of promise in there. And he's never... And I won't believe in Marco Rubio until Marco Rubio believes in Marco Rubio. Paul Ryan. So Paul Ryan announced this week that he would be stepping down from Congress, and I don't feel like it's time to celebrate, because Paul Ryan goes and there's Kevin McCarthy waiting in the wings to behave in the exact same way, or someone worse. And that is a good place to end this, which someone said vote him out. I love that Paul Ryan is like, I think I'm going to support, I want Kevin McCarthy to become the Speaker of the House. You know what? I don't think the voters are going to give you that chance, buddy. And I only hope that Paul Ryan does manage to keep the speakership till after the election, just so that we can say that we took that gavel from Paul Ryan's fucking hands. Donald Trump having the ability to say mission accomplished out loud with a straight face, I think gets to the heart of something that Andy said earlier, which is he has the ability to say things, even if whether he believes them or not, untethered by reality, untethered by history, untethered by what his actions have done, what has come before, what anybody else would say, what honest interlocutors would say when they examine the truth, what embarrassed previous presidents. He is unmoored from any of it. He is the most free person that there is, because he can just say it and nothing happens.
I think mission accomplished makes sense if what his mission was to change the conversation away from the fact that he could not stop diddling porn stars right after his son was born. If that was the mission, then the mission was accomplished. The conversation was changed. Now we were talking about the bombing of Syria and the fact that Donald Trump is now waging an unauthorized and illegal war in a way that other presidents have done.
You know when the mission will be accomplished? The mission will be accomplished when dozens and dozens of boats carrying thousands and thousands of refugees get to our shores. And it's probably going to be January of 2021 when that happens. I will be the first one out there with the mission accomplished sign.